Okay, I'm back again. I'm not as tired anymore. I'm definitely getting more into the groove of everything. And I have another preset for you guys, pre-made, and you are gonna need to have. I'm gonna say this now. Not everything on this preset is stock, unfortunately. But if you go to my Discord server, I'm gonna have a little more over down here. I'm just going. It'll be there. It'll be there. Anyways, if you guys remember, I made a Party Next Door type preset as like my first preset that I've ever made. Actually, I'll pull up that video and just kind of give you guys an idea of what that looked like and what that sounded like on that song that I made for it. Okay, so yeah, if you guys remember this, if you've watched me before, did some pretty good numbers. It was definitely, it was with, stock plugins and everything like that. This one isn't. Unfortunately, you're going to need waves. But like I said, Discord server, link is in the description below. I kind of went through the entire video of basically just saying like what it sounded like, what I took inspiration from, and I really tried to, make it towards kind of more by ear from the song right now. But I mean, of course, I had the fucking PlayStation headphones, and I found the old file, even though I had lost everything on this computer here that you see on the screen on this video. I lost everything. The only thing that I had left was a couple of files on my hard drive that I had in my last computer. As you can see with the activate Windows sign right here, this fucking thing. I basically lost everything, unfortunately. But listening back to this video with newer equipment and everything, it didn't sound exactly the way I wanted it to. I'm kind of fixing that. So this video, it's not going to be a Party Next Door preset. It's going to more so be an underground type of preset, if that makes sense at all. And yes, it's a better song this time around. And yeah, it's a better song that I made this time around because I've been doing this genre for about a year, maybe a little over a year now. So I really kind of know how to do this type of shit now, and I have more of an idea for it. But instead of continuing talking, I'm just going to show it to you guys, go through it all. And I did kind of take inspiration from our boy Lilith. If you guys know who he is, he's a cool producer, he's a cool engineer. If you guys know who Lilith is, he's a pretty cool engineer. He makes all these different fucking presets and everything like that. And since I really didn't remember the exact like preset that, on that video, I don't really remember everything that was on it. Of course, there's a fucking video explaining how to make it and everything, but it was hard to exactly replicate it. And even with, the preset being dropped in my right here, even though it was right there, I still was just having a hard time making it sound the way I wanted it to. So I took inspiration from Lilith's preset, from Party Next Door preset he had, and I made a lot of tweaks to it, like a lot of tweaks to it. And you're gonna hear the difference, because I have these as my harmonies right here. All these tracks right here are my harmonies, and these tracks, holy shit, I can't talk for shit right now. Oh my god. These tracks have that preset on it. The only thing that I changed on it was the EQ shape. As you can see here, I changed the EQ shape a lot so that it wasn't overpowering my main vocals.
I know it's late at night and you wanna rest your bones. There's no need to fight, baby. Why won't you watch your tone? She likes to party after hours. Whoa. After hours.
Anyways, that's the song with the preset. Really quickly, I'm just gonna, do a little cut here so that you know all that good shit.
Alright, sweet. So you guys should be. Oh my god, I can't talk. No matter what the fuck I do, I just can't talk today. I'm really struggling today. I don't know why. This is what it sounds like. It sounds pretty good in my opinion. You're gonna hear some background noise too. I got my fan on in my background because it is fucking high in my room right now. So just kind of bear with me. By the way, kind of like how I did in my first video, I'm gonna run through the preset with you guys. Turn everything off.
Where's... Oh, it's coming from the master. Let me just boop. Either way, so like I said, I have a couple of Waves products on this preset, and you know, like I said, you know, just come on in here. I'm gonna have some shits like this right here, you know, on the bottom of the video, you know, there's the link in the description. Going through it, first I have Waves Auto Tune. I have the speed set to 10 and the no transition of 5.2, and then of course I have a limiter to stop all the fucking background noise, as you can see. Way bigger of a difference. It's amazing. Okay, and then this first EQ, it's, you know, it's exactly the same as how I had in my first video. You know, I'm cutting out all the bad, basically the bad frequencies, but then I'm boosting a little bit at the high end. And then this is what it sounds like with it on. As you can see, it's really dull, but that's what the second EQ is for. So with this EQ, I'm actually cutting my low ends off more and then boosting my mids, bringing my low mids down a little bit, bringing my high mids way down, and then boosting at around 2000 hertz, as you can see. And right now, just because my gain isn't very high, which I should probably have just a little bit higher, so maybe like right about here, my S's are definitely there. So I have a de-esser that helps to catch that. So as you can see, it's definitely catching, which is great. But I don't have my gain loud enough, and it's fucking 1:30 in the morning right now. If you want proof, here's your proof. Either way, it catches really well, and this is also a Waves product, so you know, it's great. I love this preset. Preset? The fuck is wrong with me? And then right after that, I have a whoa, interesting. That's an interesting noise. I've never really heard that one. Down, hello, compressor. After that, you know, stock compressor, but this time it's a little bit more aggressive. And if you watch the first video, you'll know how to use a compressor. I kind of broke it down a little bit more. Sound Godizer, I have it on C so that you can hear my mids just a little bit more, and around 1500 hertz, I believe that is. Just a lot more. I also have a Fresh Air that pushes my vocals towards my mids just a little bit more, which helps a lot. And then I have a doubler, which is doubler 4 from Waves. Like I said, couple of Wave products on here, but you know, I'm gonna keep doing this just to piss you guys off at this point. Right here, bottom of the description. You know. And then I don't know if I actually had the reverb on in this, because I think, okay, no, I lied. I did have the reverb on this. So this overall is how the preset sounds. I think it sounds pretty good in my opinion. It's very underground, but it's still got that R&B kind of feel to it, where it bounces around a lot, and it feels like something you can flow with, you know. And then another thing that I did is I sidechained a delay to a limiter to another channel, and with that on, this is what that sounds like. So every time I talk, the limiter is going to duck down the volume of, as you can see, it's bouncing around. So every time I talk, it bounces that down, the volume, every time I talk. But then when I stop, it raises the volume again. And how to do that? Put the limiter on after the delay. So when you go to your main Vox, come down here, click on the button there, turn it down because it's going to be loud. Put the delay on there, turn that delay to fucking like 8 seconds, ping pong. Put that limiter on there, go to compress, sidechain, bring that up to 1, bring the threshold down as much as you would like it to. I could normally have it around like right about there, so that I still have some playing in the background with my vocals instead of none of it at all, as you can see. And then the knee is basically how I think it might be how fast, and then the ratio is the volume. Pretty confusing, but it works. And then I have a EQ on there, brings down the high ends a little bit, takes out my lows all the way, and boosts my mids just a little bit. And then on the equalizer itself, or the channel itself, I have all the way down, mids boosted just a bit, and then around 8K, I have it about 6 decibels, negative 6 decibels under. And then this is what it sounds like. I feel like it sounds pretty good for what it is, you know? I mean it works. But what I really want to show you guys is how the song sounds without all the presets. I know it's late at night and you wanna rest your bones. There's no need to fight, baby. Yeah, I'm not gonna make you guys sit through all that. That's my bad. I know it's late at night and you wanna rest your bones. There's no need to fight, baby. Why won't you watch your tone? She likes to party after hours. Whoa. After hours. But yeah, anyways, I really do feel like this preset can be used in a lot of different ways. It can be used, let it be rap, R&B, let it be fucking whatever the fuck. Hold on, let me pull this shit up real quick. Too Slimy. Actually, please don't use this preset for Too Slimy. If you do use it for, you know, if you decide to even try it, please don't use it for Too Slimy type fucking music, bro. That shit is so ass, bro. Oh my god. But either way, I really do hope that this video was somewhat entertaining too. I do really want to start making more of these type of videos, like I said, you know, and I know I've been really terrible about this shit, but I'm really trying. I'm trying my hardest right now. Overall, like I said, you know, I'm gonna say this one more time, you feel me? If you watched my most recent video that I posted, like, I don't know how long ago it was, but I basically explained that I was still trying to figure out all the rules shit, and I still am. The Carl bot is being really weird with its permissions and everything like that. What the fuck was that? Either way, the Carl bot is being really weird with its permissions and everything, even though it has all of the administrative roles that it needs to have. But with the link, I have been able to make it to where when you click on the invite code, it gives you the role of a community. Oh my god, a community member immediately when you join, and then it sends you to welcomes. And then from there, when you go to README, you know, just like this says, go to general, add me requesting the producers and artist role if you're looking for presets and want the music side of this Discord and everything like that. By the way, like I said, hope you guys have a wonderful night, day, afternoon, morning. Ooh, what the fuck was that? And I hope to see you guys in the next one, or hopefully talk to some new people in my Discord server. Either way, love you guys. All peace. Fuck.